Tony in Texas says, Clark, I remember when LED bulbs first came out, they were going to revolutionize lighting. Lasts for over a decade, low heat, low electricity use. Fast forward, in the last several LED bulbs I've bought from various big box stores have died well before their incandescent counterparts in my house. Is this just a coincidence? Is there a real difference in quality of bulbs based on where you buy them?
I would say that the quality of the bulbs really is the issue, that LED bulbs, in theory, should last a long, long, long time, potentially more than 20 years. And if yours are constantly burning out prematurely, it means that the big box store you're buying them from is selling you junk.
There is one thing I have found out that the hard way. My bathroom lighting fixture only, it says how many watts of a bulb you can use. So if you buy an LED bulb that is the equivalent of more wattage than what your fixture can support, it will die pretty quickly.
Prematurely. Well, an LED bulb should give off much more light than an equivalent anyway. I have not had the experience you're talking about, except rarely, with LED bulbs. And I don't know which big box you're buying them from, what brand they are, but that's not been a specific problem for me. But I've certainly heard it from other people. And so if you're buying them from a big box and they're burning out prematurely, I'd go back to the big box and at least they can replace the product, because what does it say on the box? I bet it says that it will last for X number of years, and yours apparently aren't making it 6 months. And that's a problem, obviously, for your wallet. And so I would make it clear that you didn't get the product you were paying your good money for.
I remember when you were selling a condo you had, and you had replaced all the bulbs. Was it fluorescents or early LEDs?
Early, okay. I had, yeah. Okay, so this condo, I had all those compact fluorescent bulbs.
Yes.
That was a whole different era. And those were not really supposed to last that long. They lasted, almost all of them were still working like 15 years later after I put them in. And the place didn't show well with that. It looked like an office building, really.
Lane hated them.
Yeah. Well, I liked what it did for our bill.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I had to change all those out. And then I took them to Home Depot, because I don't know if they still do, but they would recycle the old compact fluorescent. But every single bulb there had lasted for almost, I guess, 15 years. And those weren't even supposed to do what the LEDs do, that they last and last and last. So
I loved it. I remember how upset you were when the realtor was like,
the real estate agent was, all these lights need to go. I was crushed.
You were.
So I did what I was told. I replaced them with LEDs. Now, I was selling the place. I could have just put in, at that time, you could still buy cheap incandescents. The LEDs were more. But I didn't want whoever was buying the place to have a big electricity bill for lighting. So I replaced them all with LEDs. And so I'm really sorry about the LEDs letting you down. You just have a crummy brand that you bought, or maybe more than one crummy brand.
Or check your fixtures. They should say on them the maximum wattage.
They will say the maximum wattage.